Louisiana Tech is going to take on Middle Tennessee in this one, and I'm showing that it's Middle Tennessee here, favored by 3.5. Oh, you guys, I'm having my worst technical in all these shows right this second. That's okay. Just smile and keep talking. And I'm glad you guys got plays. I'm ready to go here, though, pretty much with my handicap and my notes. But just had to switch computers on the fly while we're trying to do a show. No big deal. Trayvon Brock, hey, I want to really say I appreciate you being here today and making some picks with us on the show. And I want to say thank you to Goodnight Munchie for giving us some NBA plays. I'm ready to go on some NBA as well. I feel like I want to just do it with you right now, but I've chosen this path. Blake on Louisiana Tech. All right, let me see what I've got for you on this one. I'm just trying to get to the right Google document while my computer crashed. Okay, Louisiana Tech comes in already game number 8. Can you believe it for Louisiana Tech here? They've lost 3 of their last 4 games. Darren likes Louisiana Tech. They allowed 17 and 10 points in their victories against 1A competition. They had a 1AA win, but they've also allowed in those 4 losses, I don't know, about an average of at least 34, 35 points in those games. I mean, they're all just, 4 or 5 touchdowns to their opponents this season. They gave up big time rushing yards so far, and here against the Middle Tennessee team that also they give up a lot of points as well. They're allowing like 37 points a game thus far. Middle Tennessee comes in un-Raider-like fashion, 1-5 record, and they've lost a couple of close. They've lost 2 by single digits, but they also have some big losses as well. Middle Tennessee, last 10 games in conference, just a 2-8 spread record. So Louisiana Tech, we're supposed to come in here with a pretty good, passing offense this season. Maybe expectations could have been higher for this offense coming in, and we'll see if it is here. You look, the total here, 55. When we were on the Circus show or the opening line show on Sunday, it was 56.5. Now, this one's kind of run the gamut here a little bit, but with Bachmeier back, I don't think he's going to be overwhelming, but I think you trust a guy like Bachmeier not to make any turnovers, right? So he's efficient. He's very efficient. I don't think he's the guy we made him out to be necessarily at Boise, but I think in this spot they're getting a field goal here. I want to be on Louisiana Tech here in this one against Middle. There might be a problem here. Middle can't. They're not protecting the quarterback very well. They don't have, the quarterback hasn't done very well. They've had some downfield strikes, but got some revenge here. Middle won last year 40-24. I don't think there's any chance of that happening this time around, even though Middle Tennessee is not having a great time of it right now defensively. They've been okay, like I said, against the pass, but like I said, I think Louisiana Tech can be more ball control-ish here a little bit with Bachmeier in there. So, and I don't know if Middle could necessarily, run their way to win to victory here necessarily. So, I'm going to take Louisiana Tech in this one right now, and until Middle shows they're not broken or whatever's going on right now at Middle. But Nathan is all over Middle in this one, or at least first half. I think I'm at least first half. So Middle comes to get this one, and I've seen some sharp guys that I respect here on Middle, but I'm going to try. Bachmeyer is a key player for me in this game, and I don't think he passes Louisiana Tech to victory with a crazy aerial attack. So, hey, Dave's here today, and he's going to be on Tech with me. So, also, Blue Raiders also -6 so far in the turnover department. Talk about some of the success they've had. I mean, they've won bowl games in each of their last two seasons, but they were also +10 or double 10, +10, +11 turnovers each of the last two seasons. Right now, they're in the other direction. Not doing well. So they led last week at halftime and ended up getting blown out in the second half. Well, they're at home at least. I'll take Louisiana Tech. Coastal Carolina. The Chants are coming in to take on Appalachian State. Don't sleep on this one now, right? I mean, this is an okay game, certainly. With Coastal, yeah, they've lost a couple in a row here now, and hey, they're going up against Appy, and Appy's been, what can you say? They've been kind of a scoring machine a little bit here. To a certain extent, they've scored 40 points in 3 games so far. They're coming with a 3-2 record. They beat East Carolina at home, 43-28. Now, they usually aren't very good as a home favorite, and they are laying. They are laying. I'm going to pull it down to 6. I'm going to be on Appalachian State here, so I just want to make it clear that there definitely are 5.5s out there to be had. So I just want to make that clear because you're going to want to make sure you get the best of you. I know that's said every time by every capper on every show. Get the best, but if you're going to take App State here, just be a little bit on alert here that this one is starting to show some 5.5s, no doubt about it. I'm not saying that's what has me on it. Look, Appalachian State is not good they have covered just one of their last 11 conference games. The steam rolled in on Coastal Carolina. I know there's sharp guys on Coastal, but I don't know if I trust Coastal at this point. They covered that UCLA game right. They lost 27-13. They lost at Georgia Southern 38-28. Is Georgia Southern? How would you equate a little to App State? Dave says he likes Coastal. So Dave and I are up for the challenge here. Munchie says App State covers the spread also under in this one. And that total currently at 60.5. It opened 57.5 when we were on the air on Sunday. It was bet all the way up. Remember, when we were going off the air, it was moving even higher. It's let me, because I got to correct it here. Is that steam from today? Or did I think I already had these lines. No, you know what? Because it's definitely 60.5 right now. I'm kind of mad, actually. Maybe I did leave the old line in there, though. I should do a better job prepping of this show. So I'm going to be Mr. Line Moves here. But it is going in the direction, I think, at 60.5. Hey, like I said, it opened 57.5, was immediately bet up, but it's been since bet back down. Remember here, Appalachian State, they've run for over 200 yards a game. We know how Appalachian State likes to do it. This quarterback's been over 12 touchdowns, 5 interceptions so far this season. I know I'm scared. I can't go premium. I like Appalachian State in this one, but 1-10 last 11 conference games against the spread has me spooked, and I can't give it out as a premium, even though I kind of wanted to go there. So, all right. I mean, we know that Coastal's got an experienced quarterback and all that. I'm going App State as my free play here on the show. All right. I like App. I do like. I don't want to get too excited like I was going premium. I don't think I was. Not with 1-11 against the spread in conference. But right now, feels like Appalachian State moving forward a little bit. Coastal. One more for you here. This this is really a good one. Don't sleep on this one. There are a lot of sports out there to choose tonight. You do have 5-0 against 5-1 here with the Flames and the Gamecocks. Liberty, they continue to roll, no doubt about it. But this one now, I'm showing it starting to ease up to 7 here. I'm not going to move it to 7 on screen. I'm going to be on Jacksonville State. I love Liberty. I like them. Yeah, I'm not too, let's not get too political here. But I like them on the football field, and they've been a great cover team. I mean, 33-22 the last 55. I mean, this has been going on for quite a while now. And they're averaging over 500 yards per game. Total here at 56.5. Call it 57 now, probably. And it opened 58.5, went all the way down to about 55.5. Some say that went down even lower. I couldn't prove it. I couldn't find it. Just, some handicapper talk or something. Blake's on Liberty here. I'm on Jacksonville State. They were, that great comeback last week, certainly. And there's nothing wrong with these new entries. Like I said, even with with the Sams and with Jacksonville State, they've fulfilled expectations and then some. Now they are giving up massive yardage against a team that, can put up a ton of yardage. But it's funny because Liberty, in the past, they've been passing teams some years, but this year so far, they're averaging over 250 yards rushing a game, and they have a +7 turnover ratio. Despite that, they have gone under in 3 of their last 4 games. Liberty, terrific as a road favorite, 14-6 against the spread, 2-0 against the spread last year as a road favorite. Ray says get Appalachian State, but Dwight is going to take Liberty. I'm on Jacksonville State. This has got to be could be coming down to the wire. I don't know. Liberty's been great on the road, man. They've won big. They've won comfortably. But, hey, Jacksonville State looks pretty good to me. I think they've done well. And I think they get it here. I'll grade myself at 6.5. I'm pretty sure you can get 7. There were some openers as low as 4.5, so there's some momentum here for Liberty. But I'm feeling it for the dog tonight on this home dog here. Teams with good records.